This is a walkthrough of the services at Crystal Clear College Planning. I have all of my students start off with a career search so we can have those conversations about what their strengths are, what they're interested in, and then what that means in looking at the universities and finding ones that are going to be a good fit. From there, we create an initial list of schools for a student to look at, and we coach them on how best to investigate those in order to share with us details so that we can refine that list and make it so that we are a good academic, social, and financial fit. Our intention is to have 6 to 10 schools on our list by the time we are done. We also support with essays on applications. You're going to have one primary essay that's going to go to all of your schools, as well as short answer supplements depending on those colleges you're applying to. Application boot camp is what we do to work through the rest of those applications, aiming for early action deadlines so students have their to-dos from session to session to make sure that they are hitting November to December deadlines for their universities. Outside scholarships is something that we focus on after a student has applied to their colleges on their list. We use Imagine Scholarships, and this is a portal that students get access to and can use and abuse for an entire year in order to continue to bring down that cost. Social media strategies and LinkedIn is one of those services that we've discovered adds value for thinking about future connections. So we do actually set up a LinkedIn profile for a student and also teach them how we optimize that for the sake of enrollment management and opening those doors for the future. For testing, SAT, ACT diagnostic test is our way of being able to figure out which one a student has an aptitude for. It is one 3.5-hour exam that's going to give us those side-by-side results. And then we're going to be able to say, this is our baseline score, give you a recommendation of when you should get registered, and then talk about what you should do in terms of some study. We use ePrep in terms of our study tool. So it is an online video tutorial based program where students get to build their study schedule and do practice test and video content. So they're learning that information that they need. We complete financial aid forms for families. So the FAFSA goes to all of our institutions. That's a federal financial aid form. And we have to make sure that that is consistent with any information on the CSS profile or institutional specific forms. That's where they can ask for things like home equity and just have a more detailed picture of our finances. But most important is when we get all of our award offers back from the schools, we want to know if they're good, bad, or ugly and how much money those colleges are actually giving us. So we do an analyzation of our award offers and determine, do we have any appeal opportunities? Do we have competitive offers from one school versus another? Any significant circumstances we need to go back to see if we can get any more money. We also do discuss student loans. So how does the Stafford, the PLUS, the private, and all of that work if we want to have some skin in the game? And in our process, we have Karen that works specifically with our kids on essays for applications. We have concierge calls. So those are the monthly topics for both students and parents to attend, covering all of those things of testing, financial aid, college applications, and all of the things you need to know. And then everybody gets access to College Planner Pro. That is our family portal. And in there is the college tracking list. That is your agenda and timeline of life from now until you graduate from high school. But we always like to talk about goals. 1, we want to make sure we get money. 2, we want our kid to get in and out of college in a timely fashion, called 4 years. And it is joke, no joke. We know you love your kid, but nobody really likes to look like this by the time we are done. This sheet goes through all of the things that we were just chit-chatting about. You're going to see that it gets color-coded with the a la carte options at the bottom. People are welcome to pick and choose what they want help with along the way in the process. When they bundle it all together, we call it concierge college planning. So you're going to see that at the top. And when you bundle it together, we give you a discount in terms of doing so. If none of these are options for your family and you just want to have personal one-on-one consultations after an initial meeting, then you will see that that is option 19 here on the service sheet as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.